So, Lior, let me ask you, what was some of the biggest lessons that you think you learned and took away from your military service that you applied to the business world? And you have your own company now, which we'll get into. So, what are some of those lessons that you took over?
One of the biggest things that we were taught over and over again, literally from the first day we set foot in the Naval Academy, was how to deal with uncertainty. In the first 3 months of the Naval Academy, this is the period that everybody's afraid of, because this is the period where normally everybody quits. We start like between 100 to 200 cadets, and eventually we end up of about 30.
Wow.
And during this time, so for example, we have like this week that like normally every night, you literally almost don't sleep at all. And in one of the nights, and it so like happens pretty much every week, but in one of the nights specifically, we were so like jumped into to go into so like a long walk of about
Oh,
nobody knows for how many miles, but with full gear, full everything, middle of the night. And like it's about maybe like a 10-20 mile like quick walk with all the gear, taking many other stuff together with you. And then when you come back, so you expect, okay, we're turning back. Okay, first, a glimpse of like hope, and everything is, it's going to end right now because we're coming back to the base. You come back to the base, you go back to sleep after. So like you said, and again, you normally have like 5 minutes to get ready for sleep with after shower and everything. I normally, even to brush my teeth today, I normally take almost that entire time. And then you go back to sleep. You're sure that's it. And then after like 30 minutes, boom, you're jumped again. And this
wow.
thing like happens almost like 3 or 4 times that night. Every time you're coming back, you're sure that's it. You're going to sleep.
Oh,
And just imagine that experience and how frustrated you are and how you have no clue what's happening. You're exhausted. You literally, everything is against you, and still you have to persevere. And I think this like first experience that went on with different types of experience down the road really taught me to be calm. Things will happen. Like uncertainty would always be waiting for us around the corner, whether it's in our business life, whether it's in our personal life. Stuff happens. And we
yep.
have two choices. We can either accept it, or we can like try to fight it. And when we try to fight it, we give it even more exhausted. We give too much
Yeah.
resources that eventually work against us.
Yeah.
So feeling comfortable, accepting it, and even being, I would say, and exaggerate a bit, be excited about it. Because from each one of these like experiences and challenges, at the end of it, there's a good lesson, and you know that you will come out stronger. So there's a good thing to wait for, and not only feeling comfortable with it, but also feeling excited about it as a challenge to persevere through and win. I think this was one of the biggest lessons that I always try to also convey to my team, that, okay, things are difficult. There are a lot of unknowns, but think about where we be at the end of it. This is
Right.
exciting. This is something that
Right.
that's worth fighting for.